Anyone go out in the snow and have some fun in the snow?
I had fun in the snow the past 2 days. I'm tired of it already.
You're tired of it already. So I hear that it might snow on Christmas Day, next Friday.
A white Christmas?
That's what they're saying. Possibly. I don't know if it will actually happen. So, one thing I heard somebody in our class was telling me today that in your science class, if you turn your camera on, you get extra credit. Is this true?
Well, it was only a one-time thing, so.
Oh, that was only one thing, Khalid? Okay.
Yeah.
And how many people turned their camera on?
I don't know. I guess a lot.
So maybe we'll do it.
A lot of people. I was one of them.
Okay. So maybe we'll do it today then. So if you want to turn your camera on, then I will give you extra credit. Up to you. Because I'd like to see your faces, because Khalid is one of the people I do not know what they look like. So, okay, so how many people do we have? 15. All right, if you've just come, hello, write present in the chat. And so Nayeli is going to take you down, your name down. Thank you, Nayeli, for doing that. We're going to play a couple of games today. And I'm going to focus on some language things, some things I noticed from when I was reading your claims. So there's no assignment today. This is just a couple of things I noticed that you can do to improve your claim and just to make your writing stronger in general. There's one thing one kind of grammar thing that I want to talk about, because a lot of people make, which is what is a pretty common mistake. So we're going to talk about that. And yeah, we're going to play a couple of games. We're going to play a sports game. There is a choice of 2 different sports games. So we'll take a poll, see which one we want to do. And then we're also going to play a language game, which is talking about some of the things.
Good afternoon.
Hello, who's that? I don't know who you are. Who is that?
Hey.
Sean.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. All right, I'm just inviting some people. While I'm doing that, if you want to write present in the
Morning,
chat.
Mr. Wick.
Hi, who's that?
Simone.
Hi, Simone. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. All right. So I know that I think we had over 40 on Wednesday, but only about 35 of you wrote your name down in the chat. So only 35 of you got counted as present. So make sure that you do write present in the chat so Nayeli can write your name down. It was not Nayeli's fault. You just need to write your name down so she has you, okay? All right, I'm just going to invite 2 more people.
Morning, Mr. Wick. Good morning.
Hi, who's that?
Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. How are you? Okay.
I'm good. How about you?
I am doing good. Looking forward to the weekend. Okay, not that I'm doing anything. All right, how many do we have? 38. All right, I'm going to get started. So let me just share my screen.
Wait, do we have to turn our camera on for the entire class or for?
So, no, like just so we can see what you look like. Like you don't have to do it for the whole thing. But so yeah.
Can I do it next week?
What's that? So yeah, as we were talking about, I'm going to give extra credit to people who put their camera on, but maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that at the end, because when I share my screen, I can't actually see you because the screen is kind of in the way. So we'll do that at the end. But let me just go through what we're going to talk about today. So anyone know who this is on the right-hand side of the screen? Can you see my screen?
Popeye.
Popeye. And why does Popeye take spinach?
To get stronger.
Get stronger, right? So that's what we're going to talk about today is how you can make your claim stronger. All right. And if you've just come, write present in the chat. Naili is going to go write your name down. And as we said earlier on, Khalid said that in your science class, which teacher is that, Khalid? Miss Kennedy?
No, it was Miss Delavecchia.
Oh, Miss Delavecchia. Okay. So she apparently Miss Delavecchia's class, if you turn your camera on, she gives you extra credit. So at the end of the lesson today, when we're done with everything, if you want to turn your camera on, I will give you extra credit, and also so I can see what you look like, which would be nice for me. And then we're going to talk about why are these babies crying? And I'll explain that in a minute. We're going to play a sports game. We're going to talk about some general things about language, and then we're going to play a language game at the end. So first of all, you'll see on your screen lots of babies, and they're all crying, and there's something in the middle here. So what I want you to do is look at this, and why might these babies be crying based on this thing in the middle here?
They might be crying because of the bad grades.
Not necessarily yes, maybe the bad grades, but something specific about the grades.
Missing?
Yes. What does that mean?
That we should do all our assignments over the weekend that are missing.
Yeah, so the one thing I really hate about the grading system is that it's not really a reflection of how good you are in English, right? It's really a reflection. It's really a reflection of how much work you give in normally, right? I mean, it is a somewhat a degree about how good you are in English, but really, if you don't give in an assignment, all right, it goes down as a M, which is a 55, and that really sucks for your grade. Okay, so you see, if you don't hand in any assignments, you're in a little bit of trouble here, right? Your grade is 55. Whoever that is, can you mute your microphone? Someone's playing like some cartoon or something. Can you just mute your microphone? All right, I'm just muting you all for the minute. Okay, so yeah, all these M's go down as a 55. That really, really brings your grade down. You know me, I always want your grade to be as high as possible in my class. So do try and get caught up with assignments. I've already contacted some of you about if you're really behind and like this person haven't done anything since the beginning of the marking period, because this is the last marking period of the semester. So you don't have much time in January to get caught up, okay? Because the whole of the semester ends at the end of January. All right. Okay. I'm going to unmute you all again. Are you muted? No.
No, we can.
No, you're not. Okay, good.
No.
All right. So, and another thing, somewhat related, is why are these babies crying? What do you notice about these things?
No name.
No name. And this for me is even worse because you've done the work and you didn't put your name on the Padlet, so I can't actually grade it. And some of these are really good. So if you are one of those people, all right, you just need to go in and edit your Padlet, or you can just tell me, take a picture of it and tell me which is your post, so I can give you a grade. Okay. And there are probably about 10 of these on this Padlet. Okay. So those of you, I've contacted a couple of you. If you think you've done this and I've sent you a message, you got to let me know which is yours so I can give you a grade. Okay. All right. So we're going to start and we're going to play a sports game, and we have a choice. We can either play a weird sport, which is all kinds of strange sports, funny sports, or we can play just American sports. So write down in the chat which sports game you would prefer to play. Just write weird or American, I guess. Okay, but Khalid, there are a couple of basketball questions in the American.
Yeah, I'm just right American.
All right. So I'm seeing a lot of weird. It's kind of a half-half. Hard to say here. Who's Angeli? Can you count up how many put down as weird and how many put down as American, just so we can see what the winner is? I feel like more people. It's hard to say. It's half-half. Angela, you going to count them up for me? So maybe we'll play one today and then we'll play the other one on Monday or something. I'm going to say weird 2, 3, weird. I'm going to say we'll play the weird one today and then we'll play the American one on Monday. How about that? Okay. So we'll play the weird one, and let me just open it up. I'm gonna share my screen. Done. Okay, it's gonna be on Kahoot again. I'll give you the pin. If you haven't played before, you need to go to kahoot.it. Should be able to see my screen now. Okay, and the pin is 4760994, and you just have to write your first name in the as your nickname. And Nathan is going to play, but he's also going to read out the questions, if you don't mind, Nathan.
I don't mind.
Thank you. How many people do we have here? 69. Right. What's that?
What's the Kahoot about?
What's this Kahoot? It's about weird sports.
Oh, okay.
Weird sports. And we're going to play American sports on Monday. All right, we have 24. Anyone else want to play? $27, $28. Nayeli, how are you doing with the, how many people we have today?
33.
33 so far? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, anyone else want to play? Okay, so if you want to play, you can still play. The pin will still be on the screen. All right, question 1, bizarre sports. Nathan, take it away.
All right. What is the score for the sport Quidditch? Harry Potter blue, Final Fantasy green, a yellow Lord of the Rings, and red Star Wars.
So what is the source for the sport Quidditch? Yes, it is Harry Potter. It's some kind of, I don't know, they play on broomsticks or something, and they fly around and they try and get like a ball or a globe or something.
Snitch.
A snitch. It's called a snitch.
You haven't read it, Mr. Wick?
I have read it. I read the first one. Nikoi, former winner. Nikoi. Can he win again? He must be very quick. Okay.
Where did wife carrying originate from? Blue USA, green Belgium, yellow Scotland, and red Finland.
This is a real sport.
Like, bro, why is this a sport?
This is a real sport.
Okay.
Good question. I don't know why it's a sport, but it is a real thing.
Oh my god.
All right. Yes, Finland in Europe. They play this weird sport where they pick their wife up and they carry them over their shoulder, and then they run like down a course, and then whoever gets there first wins, and that's what the sport is. I don't know where it started, but yeah, they do it in Finland. They must not have very many good sports in Finland.
Yeah, but like, what happens if you like drop your wife?
Probably get divorced. I don't know. All right, Nikoi must have got that one wrong. Michael in the lead. Michael, I was wishing we were going to play the American sports because I had a question just for you in that one. But anyway, we'll play that on Monday. Yeah, Nathan.
What sport is rad bell? Red football and rugby inside inflatable bubbles. Yellow hockey underwater. Blue basketball on unicycles, and green soccer on bicycles.
I'd never heard of this sport before.
You're supposed to know that.
Yeah, soccer on bicycles. I guess the question, I guess the picture gave it away. I'd never heard of this, but apparently, yeah, they play soccer on bicycles. It sounds kind of fun. Jalen, are you whoopty? Maybe. All right, Michael's still in the lead. Marcus, then Andy. Question 4.
The sport caber tossing consists of red tossing wives as far as possible, yellow flipping logs so they land vertically, blue tossing fish, usually tuna, as far as possible, green flipping coins and making them land on the edge.
I have actually heard of this. Yeah, so this is flipping logs. They play this in Scotland, which is near where I'm from in England. And basically they pick up like a tree trunk in their hands, a little bit like if they were doing like shot put or something. And then they flip it and they try and make it land vertically. So there, that's what they do. Michael's still in the lead. All right, question 5. Nathan.
Well, in what sport is the winner determined by either knockout or checkmate? Green chess boxing, blue zorbing, red parkour, or yellow boza ball.
Three seconds, 2, 1. Yes, chess boxing. I had never heard of this before, but apparently chess boxing. Michael's still winning. Michael, have you won before? No, you haven't, have you? Okay. Question 6.
Who wins in a gurning contest? Red, the one with the nicest facial hair. Yellow, the one who can run the fastest carrying a pig. Blue, the one who can make the most distorted facial expression. Or green, the one who can stay the longest in the ice bath. In an ice bath, sorry.
Mm-hmm. 5 seconds. Yeah, this is what gurning is, right? You try and make as distorted a facial expression as possible. I didn't know it was a competition. I knew what the gurning meant. Michael's still winning. Bidar's up 3 places. Okay. Question 7.
How does extreme ironing work? Red, you iron your shirts in extreme locations. Yellow, you iron shirts while running a unicycle. Blue, you try to iron as many shirts as possible. Or green, you throw an iron as far as possible.
Three seconds, 2, 1. Yes. So I had heard of this. Like people go to the North Pole, and for some reason they bring like an iron with them and an ironing board, and they just iron a shirt in like somewhere really, really cold, and they take a picture of it, and it's like a sport. I had no idea where that started. Michael must have. Oh, he didn't get it right, but no one else did. Okay, Serge Lee up to second. Okay, number 8.
In what year was live pigeon shooting played at the Olympics? Red, 1900, blue 2004, yellow, 1986, and green, 1964.
Live pigeon
Who
shooting.
would know this?
1900s. Yeah, I had never heard of this, but apparently they used to shoot live pigeons at the Olympics. Okay, number 9.
What is the official sport for the state of Maryland? Blue cheese rolling, green jousting, red egg throwing, and yellow toe wrestling.
Five seconds. Yeah, jousting. Does anyone know what jousting is?
It's like when you go on a horse, or two people go on horses, and they have this big stick with them, and whoever knocks the other out first wins.
Yeah, they used to play it in like medieval times. They'd have like a long like stick, and then they would just race towards each other and then try and like knock each other off the horse with this long stick. Yeah, I don't know why they do that in Maryland. All right, Andy is in the lead. Has Andy won before? No. All right, can he hold on for the last question?
What is the goal in mud pit belly flop? Red, most bellies flopped in a short time. Green, longest flop. Yellow, make the biggest splash, and blue, flop from the greatest height.
All right, this is the last question. Can Andy hold on? Five seconds. Yes, the goal of mud pit belly flop is basically to make the biggest splash. All right, let's see who won. Third place, Marcus. Second place, Michael. All right, and in first place, Andy. We have a new winner. Well done, Andy. You've just won extra credit. Congratulations. On Monday, we're going to play American sports, which is just all about different kinds of sports that are played in America. Okay, so let me just share my screen again, and hold on. And then we're going to go through and do some work stuff. Okay, so here we are. All right, now you'll see on the screen an example of a claim, all right? And the claim says, no, in my opinion, I don't think babies should be genetically modified because it can affect the baby and the generation after it in a dangerous way. Now, in a lot of ways, this is a very good claim, but there's two things that are wrong with it. I want you to write down in the chat what could possibly be wrong with this claim. What are some two things that might be wrong with this claim? One of them is more of a language thing, and the other is more about how we make claims, I suppose. Yes, so Nayeli, good. Yes, a couple of you are getting this straight off one of them. Yeah, my opinion. Saying opinion, yes. Mauricio says evidence. So That's a good guess, but actually, when you're writing your claim, you don't actually have to give your evidence. That's something that you would more give in the rest of your argument essay.
Mr. Rick, can I say the second reason out loud?
Yes, please do.
I think the other reason why this is wrong is because when you said that you think babies should be genetically modified, but what you say afterward contradicts that.
Well, this person is saying, I don't think babies should be genetically modified. So they are arguing against
Yeah.
it.
I read that wrong.
That's not it, but it does relate to something in the second part of the claim here. So we all got the first one, right? The stuff about it being an opinion. I'm going to go through that in a minute. And Ashley actually got the second reason, which is to do with effect. Ashley, what do you mean by that? Ashley, is Ashley there? Sorry, Nathan.
Yeah,
I was
sorry.
confused when you said it.
It's supposed to be affect like with an A. They got it wrong.
Yes, it is supposed to be. And why is it supposed to be affect with an A?
Because they're two different words, and affect with an A, it's affecting you.
Yes. So when do we use affect and when do we use effect? Do you know what the difference is?
I know what the difference is.
Yeah, Nathan, take it away.
Effect is oh gosh, it's goodness. I know exactly different. I don't know how to word it.
Yeah, it's hard to word, right?
Affect is supposed to be like after the after effects of it, like after it affected you. Effect is direct is I really don't know how to say this.
Yeah, it's hard to explain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go through both of them first of all, right? So let's do the opinion thing first of all, okay? So if you start off your claim with saying, no, in my opinion, I don't think, then if you're reading it, then it gives the impression that this is just your personal opinion, all right? It doesn't sound like something that is actually more like a fact. And when you're making a claim, you want to make it sound like it's actually true, right? It's not just your opinion, but it's actually something that is actually true. Okay, so you don't want to write, no, in my opinion, I don't think babies should be genetically modified. Okay, and you can just make this stronger in a very simple way, which is just to take out that stuff at the beginning. All right, just say, instead of saying, no, in my opinion, I don't think babies should be genetically modified, just say babies should not be genetically modified. Okay, this is now a much stronger claim because it doesn't look like something you just believe in. It looks like something more that is going to be true. All right. So I saw a lot of you not a lot of you, a few of you, when you did your Padlet on what is a claim for should babies be genetically engineered, and you all had some really good reasons, and you all like rephrased the question. But a lot of you were starting with, well, I think that, or in my opinion, right? And just as a going forward, just take that stuff out and just say babies should or babies should not be genetically modified, and then give the reason. Okay. If you go into the Padlet, you'll also see that I gave feedback, I think, on all of the ones I graded on just some little grammar things that you could do to improve your claim. Okay. And then the second reason is, yes, this should be affect, not effect. All right. And it's really a difference between the kind of structure of the sentence. So we would say gene modification affects babies because it's being used as a verb. All right. But we would say there are serious effects to gene modification, right? And in this case, you're using it as a noun. Now, this is kind of difficult for us because when we actually say the word affect or effect, it's hard to tell the difference when you say it, right? Because they sound so similar. Okay, but the way to think of it is affect is used as a verb, and you think of it in terms of influencing something or producing a change in something. Okay, but effect is actually the result of that change or the impact of that change. right? And it's a noun, right? It's an object. Exercise and healthy eating have positive effects. Okay, so if you're trying to wonder which one to use, try and think, are you trying to use this word to mean influence in some way or produce a change? Or are you trying to use it in the way of thinking about the result of that change? Okay, so I've got on the picture here a picture of the difference really in a kind of very simple way of the difference between affect and effect. Okay, does anyone want to try and explain this? Why is that affect and why is that effect?
I know it's effect because you're getting impacted by that. You're getting wet. That's a change right there.
Yeah.
The affect is what is happening to you.
Yes, good. All right. The effect is the result of the rain, right? And the result of the rain is that this person gets wet. That's why it's effect. And the thing that is causing the change is it's affecting somebody, right? The rain is affecting me. Okay. But the rain, the actual rain, if you use it in a sense of a noun, is the effect, right? It's the change that's happened. Okay, the result of the change. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of practice on affect and effect, and also a little bit of practice on what makes a strong claim. So we're going to do another Kahoot. Again, this will be for extra credit. I'm going to put in the thing again. I'll show my screen. It's going to be another Kahoot. And I think we have about 10 questions. I know we've reached 1 o'clock, so I'll try and do this as quickly as we can. Let me just share my screen again. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so the pin is 820-3105. 820-3105. Yes, good, Heidi. Cause and effect is a structure, yes. 820-3105. Let's see if we can get everyone onto this Kahoot. I think we have, how many did you say, Naili? About 35?
Yeah, 35 now.
35 Tia. Hi, Tia. Is Whoopty still here? I haven't seen Whoopty. All right, we have 20. Anyone else want to join? Jaden. Hi, Jaden. Jaden, I sent you a chat message, by the way. If you want to reply to that chat message, that'd be nice. And I think, Michael, are you there?
Yeah.
Michael, can you read out the questions this time so Nathan can focus on the maybe Nathan can try and win the Kahoot. So Michael, you're going to read them out as well. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. Anyone else want to play? Mike the goat.
Oh, that's me.
Okay. All right. We're going to start. If you, Big Woo. Oh, is that? I wonder if that's the same as Whoopty. Who knows? Anyone else want to join? Okay. If you can't get in or you don't want to join, then just play along. All right, Michael, all yours. Clear your throat in. Good.
True or false? This is a strong claim. I think that genetic engineering should not be allowed.
So think about some of the things we just talked about. Is this a strong claim or not? If you still want to play, the pin is down the bottom of the screen. All right. This is not a strong claim. Again, because why is this not a strong claim? Someone tell me why this is not a strong claim.
Because it's
contains the
presenting
writer's
something you need.
It's got I think at the beginning, right? And we don't want I think. We just want to say genetic engineering should not be allowed. Okay, good. Nathan is in the lead. All right. Michael, all yours.
Genetic engineering should only be allowed to create healthy babies. This is a red basic claim, blue fact, green qualified claim, and yellow opinion.
Wonder if we can all remember what qualified claims are. Yes, good. This is a qualified claim. Someone tell me what is the one word in that sentence that tells us this is a qualified claim?
The
Should.
word only.
Only. Yes, only. Because a qualified claim means that you're only allowing it in certain cases. You're putting a limit. All right. This is a qualified claim. Should only be allowed to create healthy babies. Okay. Nikoi, former winner. Number 3. Michael.
How could you make this claim stronger? Red add evidence, blue make it one sentence, green change side effects to side effects, and yellow delete the in my opinion, I don't think.
Yeah, so read the bit in green. How could you make this claim stronger? There's only one correct answer here. Okay, yes, good. You take out, in my opinion, I don't think. It's not side affects, it's side effects. It is side effects. Okay. Nathan back in the lead. These two dueling it out. All right, number 4, Michael.
What is the main problem with this post? Red, Mr. Witt cannot grade it because it has no name in the title. Blue, Mr. Witt cannot grade it because it has no name in the title. Yellow, Mr. Witt cannot grade it because it has no name in the title. And green, Mr. Witt cannot grade it because it has no name in the title.
Good. I think we all get that right. So we're all getting the picture here, right? You got to put your name on these pads.
Put our names on everything.
You got to put your name on everything so I can grade it. When I was a kid, my mum used to like sew in my name into all my clothing so that if it ever got lost, people would find it. Same kind of thing. Put your name on everything. All right. Nathan's still in the lead. Nayeli in second. Question number 5, Michael.
Gronk's injury, the whole team's morale.
And is it red affected or blue effected? People know who Gronk is?
Yeah, he's from The Emperor's New Groove, right?
He is a football player.
The actual, like, the football player Gronk.
Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah, football player. Plays for Tampa Bay now. Used to play in New England.
He played for the Patriots, but then he retired because of his injuries.
Yeah, and then mysteriously came back, right? Yes.
And now he's on the Bucks.
Now he's on the Bucks. Gronk's injury. This is affected, right? Because it's being used as a verb, right? Affected the team's morale, right? Remember, if it means something like influenced, then you want to use affected. So Gronk's injury influenced or affected the team's morale. All right, let's see if we can do better with the next one. Nayeli in the lead. Question number 6. Michael?
The blank of a population can be hard to stomach. Affects and effects.
The blank of pollution can be hard to stomach. Red affects or blue effects. Okay, we're going to get a lot more practice about this, right? The effects, because it's the end result of pollution, right? It's being used as a noun. That's why it's effects and not affects. Okay, we're going to do a few more examples here. Nikoi, former winner, back in the lead. Question 7, Michael.
The meeting with the principal had no blank on the team's behavior. Red affect and blue effect.
What a scary looking principal. All right, 5 seconds. Oh boy, we're going to have to get a lot more practice on this, all right? No effect. Again, this is being used as a noun. It's not a verb. Okay, you've already got the verb in that sentence, had. So no effect. Effect, remember, is the end result. So the end result on the teen's behavior. That's why it's effect. All right, let's try another one here. Nico is still in the lead. Question 8.
Jimmy Kimmel's Halloween candy segment, blank children nationwide everywhere.
All right, so try and think, is he trying to use this in the sense of influence, or is he trying to think of this in the sense of the end result of something? Affected versus effective. Okay, better, right? Affects, because it's being used as a verb, affects children nationwide. It's in the sense of influences. Okay, good. I know a lot of you got other classes to go to, so I'll hurry things up a little bit. Question 9, Michael?
His autobiography, blank my outlook on life.
Red affected, blue effected. So is this being used in the sense of influenced, or is it being used in the sense of the end result? Influenced would be affected, the end result would be effected. Okay, this is affected. Oh my, affected, right? It's being used as a verb to mean his autobiography influenced my outlook on life, all right? That's why it's affected. Maybe I'll have to do an assignment on this. Okay, Nayeli in the lead, our attendance taker. Question 10, Michael?
Katniss and PETA came up with a plan that provided to be blank.
Oh yeah.
Red effective, blue effective, yellow ineffective.
Did I just hear a cat? Michael, do you have a cat?
I do, but my cat's not with me.
Oh.
Shut up!
That wasn't a cat.
No, my brother's in the background being annoying.
How old's your brother?
How old are you again?
11.
You don't know how old your brother is?
He's 11 or 12. Somewhere around there.
Okay, good. This is effective. It was an effective plan. All right, good. 11 or 12. Okay. Question 11, Michael. Maybe your brother could read it out.
I don't think failing a test will have any blank on my ability to pass my English, class.
Right. Red affect or blue effect? Uh, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Sorry, I know some of you got to go. I'm sorry, I should do shorter lessons. Okay, it is effect. It's not going to have any effect. It's being used as a noun here, or an object, a thing. Another way to think about it. Nayeli in the lead. She hasn't won before.
Failing English class blanked my grade level in school.
So did failing English class affect it, or did failing English class effect it? Is this being used as a verb, or is it being used as a noun? What makes the most sense here? The verb is affect. Effected would be as a noun. Good. Affected. All right. It affects my grade. Okay. So it influences my grade. All right. Nayeli, I don't think she's going to get caught. Maybe. Question 13. Michael?
Mary Poppins keeps her personal blank in a magic carpet bag.
I want your brother to read out one of the questions. All right. Red is affects. Blue is effects.
How does that question make sense?
Well, it's being used
I
as
think you
a,
said like side effects or like trigger effects.
exactly. It's being used in the same way as side effects. Yes, right. Keeps her personal effects, right? It's being used as a noun or an object, right? Personal effects is an object. Nayeli, I don't think she can be caught. This is a nice present for winning the for doing the attendance all week. Question 14.
My family's opinion did not my decision to move to Hawaii.
Is that you, Michael, or your brother?
My brother,
What's he called?
Christian.
Hi, Christian. How you doing? Affect or effect?
Hi, Mr. Wick.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Are you going to come to Lincoln when you're old enough?
Maybe.
Maybe. Are you a Jets fan like your brother?
No.
No, that's good. All right, yes, good. Affects. My family's opinion did not affect my decision, right? It's used as an object to influence. Yeah, good. Well, I think we're finally getting this. Good. And Nayeli, big lead here. I don't think she can be beaten. Question 15.
Watching Jaws too young blanked me so negatively, I wouldn't go in the ocean for years.
All right, is it affected, being used as a verb, as influenced, or effected, as in being used as a noun, as in like the end result? Affected or effected? Three seconds left. Sorry, we're running on long here. All right. Oh my, breaking my heart. Affected, because it means influenced. All right, affected me so negatively. All right, that's why it's affected. We're going to look at the leaderboard, and then if anyone wants to come on camera so I can see them and get extra credit. Whoopty in third place. Second place, Nikoi, and in the lead, she could not be caught, is Nayeli. Thank you, Nayeli. Well played. You will get extra credit. You're already getting extra credit for doing the attendance. All right, I'm just going to stop sharing my screen. Oh, there's your brother. And let's see, if anybody wants to come on to if anybody wants to come onto camera so they can get extra credit, not just Michael and his brother. Your brother seems a real... Okay, yeah. Anybody else want to come on camera so we can see what you look like? I know I saw Nathan and Michael and his brother. Anybody else? Okay. Michael, your brother seems a real pain in the butt.
Hello, I'm showing my camera.
Who's that?
I deal with every single day.
How can I see people's cameras? I don't know. Hold on, I gotta see. Enter full screen. Does that work? No. I can't see people. That's a problem. Does anyone know how I can see people? Like everybody? I gotta try and work this out.
Is your screen pinned to something?
No, it's not pinned.
If you press the three dots next to the raise hand,
Yeah.
there's more. Then there's something called gallery.
I don't have that gallery.
Oh.
I just have like full screen. That sucks. I got to work out. All right, I'm going to try and work this out. All right, everybody. If you were on camera, then you can write into the chat so I know that you're on camera. Thank you for being on camera. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, brother. Anybody have any questions before we go?
Not really.
Everyone's good?
Yep.
All right. So have a good weekend, everybody. And
Great weekend.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
weekend.
I'll see you all on Monday, and we're going to play a different game on Monday.
Bye.
All right. Take care. Don't beat your brother up too much.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye, Mr. Wick.
Bye, Simone. Have a good weekend. Stay warm, everybody. It's still
You
cold out
too.
there. Bye, everybody. Yeah, if you were on camera, you can write it down. Hi, Melissa. Mauricio. Sergeli. Heidi. I'm going to work out how I can see the cameras. Thank you all for coming. See you on Monday. Bye, Jaden. Bye, Gage. Bye, Angeli. I'm going to turn this off now.